So good afternoon to one and all. So in this video, we'll be discussing about Brightcom Group share. So after many days, I think many people have asked about BCG share. So I received many messages. So we know that previously we used to discuss about this particular stock on regular basis. So when it was trading around 12 rupees, 15 rupees, I used to discuss. So later after the company has stopped posting its financial results or whatever obligations were running around the company, so I told clearly don't try to do any fresh investments. So whatever shares you're holding, so that you can hold it. But in case if you want to risk small amount of your capital, so I've mentioned clearly you can invest according to your risk appetite. So we know that since last few days, we know there are some news updates running around BCG. So we'll try to find out what can happen in the future or in the coming days. So what are the basic things which are running around? So first and foremost thing, if you see that trading in Brightcom Group is suspended, we already know that. So this particular news was released way, I mean, 2 days back itself. Okay. So because of that, some negative sentiment will obviously be created because clearly they've mentioned failed to submit December quarter results. So previously also in the last few months back when I was discussing about the stock, so there were many expectations that the company would declare the quarter results, and I also mentioned that still it didn't declare anything. So because of that, now certain actions have been taken by the uh, exchange itself. So obviously, it's not a small thing. So clearly, they have mentioned everything here. Uh, and the company also has mentioned that it will announce its quarter results in September 2023, but that didn't happen. And on June 11th, you can see they did not provide any details related to the December quarter. So because of that, a 15 days suspension is there. It's not a complete suspension. So that thing also need to see here. 15 days suspension is visible here. And most importantly, it will be in the trade to trade category, that is a Z category. So this category also you might have heard many times, few companies which are failing few certain things, like few obligations are there or few misunderstandings are there with the companies. So those companies are basically put into the Z category, where it will be on the first trading of every week for the next 6 months, right? So for the first trading day, it will be there for the next 6 months, and we can't do any intraday trading, nothing will be there. And you can also see almost 6.62 lakh shareholders are there in the BCG, and the amount also is around 1893 crores. So it is not a small amount. So many people are invested in this particular stock, right? So all these updates were already given, and according to this particular thing, also shareholding information, also you can see mutual fund holding is there, FIIs holding is there, and few other big investors also are invested in this particular stock. It is not like only retailers are there. So few institutions are also there, few retailers are there, few mutual fund houses also have invested their holding. So depending upon after 15 days, how the company will react, whether it will declare the results or what are the next possible steps that the company is going to take based on the news updates itself, the stock is going to react. But for time being, I think it can be in the lower circuits because this is a negative news and it might have negative impact on the stock for certain period of days, though it will happen, right? Because it is in already a different category. So because of that, that negative sentiment will already be there. So previously also continuously 2 days it was in the lower circuit. Initially it went up, but after this news anticipation, previous 2 days also lower circuit was there, and now it is in the suspension, right? So we can't do anything. People are already invested in it. Nothing can be done, but don't try to do any fresh investment as of now. So whatever the things which are running around the company, once it gets sorted out, so then only you can take any step. So before that, don't try to jump and take it is available at low value, nothing like that, because nothing is clear related to the company, right? So that selling pressure will be there, and you need to see what will happen in the next 15 days. So that is also going to be very, very important. So if any update comes, I'll also post in the Telegram group as well, or I'll make a separate dedicated video. So for time being, you can avoid it. So let all the things settle, and whatever it happens will happen. We can't do anything. So that's about BCG. If there are any reports which are being declared, that you can follow the official NSE and BSE website. You can type the stock code, you'll get all the details. right? So if you want any other further stock analysis apart from this, you can mention in the comment section. Thank you for watching.